Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you this look on my face right now. Just kind of like a simple, glowy summer makeup tutorial, kind of like an everyday, no false lashes, really light foundation, just a lot of glow and something really easy to do. I just wanted to share this with you guys because this is kind of like the makeup that I've been wearing every day. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and please subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it, and let's get on to the tutorial. Okay, let's get started. I already did my brows and then I already moisturized my face, and I did my brows because they have not been cooperating with me at all, so it takes me forever. But I did moisturize with the Clinique Moisture Surge. Great hydrating moisturizer. Awesome. Okay, so now I'm just going to prime, and to prime I am going to use a mattifying primer just because I have a lot of pores right here, so I want to conceal those. So I'm just going to take this Dr. Brandt Pores No More, and I like barely have anything left. Oh, that was kind of a lot. I'm going to put the rest on my forehead. Now we are going to move on to foundation, and I'm not going to use that much foundation, but I am going to use some because I have like really uneven skin right now. So I'm going to be using the Loreal Infallible Pro Glow, and I am going to be mixing it with a liquid highlighter, just a little bit of liquid highlighter together. So the one that I'm going to use is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. You can use any of your favorite liquid highlights that you like. It does not need to be this one at all. So I'm going to take some and put a little bit on my hand, like so, and then take my foundation and do the same thing. Sorry if you hear music. The guy next door is jamming. He's like a mechanic, so he does like cars out there. And then also Zach is playing Madden with a friend in the living room, so a lot going on. So anyways, okay, so I have it on my hand like that, and then I'm going to mix it around that and apply that, just dot it all over my face. I do have like two humongous zits that I decided to pop before this video, so they're on my face. So that's like enough for me. So I have like a ton, so I think I'll just plop it down on my neck. I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to pounce this all in. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender actually, and I'm going to spray it with my primer water from Smashbox. I'm just going to spray that. And then I'm going to go over my foundation with it. I don't know, I feel like it just adds a little bit more moisture into the foundation. It kind of just makes it sink into the skin a little bit more. I don't know, I just like doing this right after I apply the foundation. Now I'm going to conceal a little bit, and I'm going to just use my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm not going to go crazy though with concealer, but I do feel like I have a lot of darkness underneath my eyes today. So that's because like last night I drank too much. I need to stop. Like I just need to stop drinking. Like me and Zach didn't even do anything last night. We stayed in and watched Happy Gilmore on TV. I'm just going to dab it underneath here. And then on my eyelids too, because they look like death, don't they? Oh my god. And then I am gonna go under right over here because I do get a lot of redness on my nose, and I have this set here. So we're gonna do it like that. Actually too, I'm gonna go down my nose. When it comes to the nose, when you put concealer down your nose, literally just be very gentle and just tap in one spot, and you'll get a nice streak down your nose. Now, since I'm pretty much done with liquids on my forehead, I'm going to set my forehead wrinkles. I do have a video showing exactly how I do this, but I basically just take my wet, damp beauty blender, stick it in my RCMA powder, pull my forehead back, and stamp this. Now I'm going to use a liquid highlighter. Which one? I think I'm going to use... Okay, then then I'm going to do a little bit of liquid highlighting, and to do that I'm going to use this Clinique Chubby stick in Hefty Highlight number 1. I think that's its name. And then I'm going to go right on the tops of my cheeks here. I think this gives a really nice subtle glow. I really like it. I'm going to go tops of my cheeks all the way up here. I'm going to go down my nose, right here, and on my chin. I'm going to blend that in with my beauty blender. Then to set my under eye, I'm going to be using a little bit of powder, not a whole lot, but I do need to set it somewhat. So I'm going to be using MAC Emphasize. This is a really great setting powder. It has a slight shimmer to it, which is going to help with the overall glow. So I'm just going to pop that under here. I don't know if you can see that, but it really gives like a nice glow underneath your under eye. Then we're going to move on to powders, so we're going to move on to bronzer, and I'm going to just use one bronzer, and we're just going to bronze up the face. We're not going to contour anything, only because I'm feeling like I want more of a fresh look as opposed to contoured and whatnot. Just for the summer, I kind of like an overall bronze instead. I'm going to take my Becca bronzer, which is the bronzer I mentioned in my favorites video last week. I really love this bronzer. And this is in bronzed Bondi. And I'm going to take my Morphe R2 and we're going to bronze up the face. I like to start on the forehead. And if some of that powder comes off as I'm bronzing, no big deal. As you can see though, like my forehead wrinkles are completely gone. Really great trick. Then we're gonna go right over here on the cheekbones. I like to hold the brush kind of like this though, just so we're not like getting bronzer everywhere on the face. You don't want that. And I'm gonna add some highlight actually right now. I wish I should have done it before, but I'm gonna do it now. And I'm gonna use my favorite highlight of all time, and this is the Hourglass palette. This is like a super old palette. I've had it forever, but it is still wonderful. And I'm gonna go in with this one, which I believe is their incandescent light, and it's gorgeous, you guys. It's gorgeous. So I'm gonna apply that right on my cheeks. And this is the Morphe 510. I'm gonna go up kind of a little bit up there, but as you can see, that Clinique is still kind of shining through, so that's what we wanted. This really gives a nice glow. I really love that highlighting stick. I feel like it's kind of an underrated product, to be honest. I'm gonna go down my nose too. And then I'm gonna take this bronzier shade and gonna go up here. This color, I'm gonna take my setting brush again. This is a really great subtle highlight. It's gorgeous. It's called Dim Light, and I'm going to take the same brush that I did to set my under eye, and I'm just going to lightly press it in right here. Really makes a very subtle but beautiful glow. I'm going to take a little bit and just go right into my eye sockets. I know, weird, but really makes a difference so they're not so stark white. Let's go in with blush. Milani Luminoso. Awesome blush for the summer. Favorite blush for the summer. I absolutely love it. I like to keep them more on the apples of my cheeks and then kind of go across my nose. Let's highlight this collarbone. I'm just going to take that same highlight and just stick some of this highlight right on here. And then now let's go to the eyes. Really simple eye look. I like to do this a lot. I like to take just a plain brown shadow. You could totally even use the bronzer that you just used. That works too. Take a fluffy brush. This is my Sigma E35, and this is Soft Brown by MAC. And I'm just going to put that into my crease. Really messily. I'm not doing really anything. I kind of just want to define it. Then we're going to add some shimmer to the lid. So I am going to take my flat shader brush, and this is the Luxie 211 concealer brush, and I'm going to dip it into my champagne pop. It's broken. Yeah, I need to fix it, but I just haven't. So I'm going to dip it into my champagne pop. You can totally use whatever highlight you want. I just like how this one has a little bit of a golden, and I'm going to spray it and put it right on the lid. Favorite mascara at the moment is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. Amazing mascara. I did a review of this compared to the Too Faced. Go check it out. It's amazing. An amazing mascara. I am just going to dab some Celebrity Skin on my lips, I think. I like to sometimes just dab some liquid lipstick so it's not so heavy, if that makes any sense. Okay, and then the final step is doing what we did in the beginning with the foundation, and that is just spraying my Beauty Blender once again with some spray and then going over the face. Kind of takes away all the powder and just, instead of spraying directly on the face, I don't know why, I just like to do it this way. So then also I really like this look with like more of an orangey lip as well. So one of my favorites that I really like is Kathleenlights Miami Fever, when she came out with this with Ofra. Really like that. Kind of a nice, it's like a little bit of a change, and I think that it really brings out the bronziness of the look. So that was it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial on my, I don't even know what I'm going to call this, kind of everyday glowing summer makeup tutorial, I think. So yeah, that was it. Thank you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.